Hello, tubers and groovers and people of the internet and Facebook, and welcome to this episode of Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
Now, did Apple invent the iPad? They did invent the iPad, but had somebody done it before, Simon?
I think they have, haven't they?
Absolutely. Years ago, I come across one of these things, and it was the first time I'd ever seen one. And they were about $3,000 at the time, but now you can pick them up cheap. And Simon's got two on the table, as you can see.
And didn't you say that people use them on the news as well? You said,
all the newsreaders had them, the anchor men, you'd see them, and they were touching the screen with his pen. And it was like, wow, what is this strange phenomenon? Very strange. Tell them what they are, Si.
Well, these two here, originally, the models of these, it's a TC1100, but the original one, which we can show you if you're interested, looks exactly the same. It's the TC1000. They were made by Compaq.
Yep.
And they use their own special processor in the TC1000s. I think the first ones had about 700 megabytes of memory, and I think you could add more into them. And then you've obviously in here you've got your hard drive and everything.
They're really cool.
You ran Windows XP. Remember that, tubes? A long time ago. But yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. So you've got a compact little tablet.
Yeah, and they're not touch screen with your finger. They need a specific pen, which Simon's going to show you.
There we go. Look, the pen, that slides out. So yeah, you just touch it, and then you can do stuff. I'll lay that there. You can just do that. And then these are the TC1100s. These are like the later versions, and actually Hewlett-Packard took Compaq over. So these are actually Hewlett-Packard.
And I'm
machines.
looking on the side. You've got a mic input. You've got earphone socket, but they are uncannily similar. To what? An iPad? Oh, I should say so. They look exactly like an iPad today. Now, these are old, Simon. Tell the good folk, how old are these things?
As far as I know from a bit of research, the TC1000s, the original ones, came out around 2002.
That's 18 years ago.
18 years ago.
And when did the iPad come out? We haven't looked that up, but that was only about 10 years ago, wasn't it, maybe?
Probably, yeah. We can look that up for you and just flash it on the screen, can't
These things had been out an awful long time before the iPad, so Steve Jobs, we thought you were the man, you know. Well, you were the man, but I don't think you was entirely original, brother. I think you might have just ripped someone off. Should point out that, we can show you on close-up, there's a kinky little mouse on here as well. Is this like the original mouse you got on your first laptops, isn't it?
Yeah, got a little joystick in the middle there.
Yeah, it's like a joystick, although we're in standby mode at the moment, so nothing's happening.
And I should say as well, this bit here, you can unclip it from the keyboard if you want.
Totally separate it.
Just
so
use the touchscreen, yeah.
You can just carry it around with you, which is what the newsreaders did.
Well, this one here, you can see this one's actually got the keyboard in it, but it's just folded up, so that's really handy.
That's what it looks like, all closed, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and tidy. You can still carry it around with the keyboard on it if you want. And there's a little safety wire on there. Should anything happen and it falls off, it won't go anywhere. It's sort of just drop, but you'll still have it. And it's amazing how much stuff they've got on them, you know, all these little buttons around the side and that, and it's just innovative as hell.
And you've got on the side there, there's a card port in there, so you can probably put a printer card in there and connect it to a printer. There's so many features on it.
Brilliant bit of kit. Right, do you want to do some demo or do some close-ups?
Yeah, shall we? We'll get a close-up for you, tubes, and we'll boot this one up so you can see what the score is.
So there you go, guys. Look, here it is. Look at that, lovely. You'll recognise that. I guess some icons will pop up in a minute. Got some on there. There's the old recycle bin. We know that one, don't we?
Oh, we're going to flip the pen out the side here, and then if I hold it like this, the hands out of the way, you can see when we touch the pen on the screen, there's the start menu.
That's awesome, isn't it?
So we go on my computer, and there you go. There's your disk drive, documents, get your disk drive. Double tap probably, there you go.
And you know what's really cool about this is you'd be able to draw, wouldn't you, and do stuff like that. I know you can on iPads, but...
There you go. I should imagine we can just... There you go.
Oh wow, look at that.
You could probably get that piece of paper.
Yeah, full size, obviously.
Yeah.
We haven't set it up, tubes. This is just... I mean, to have this technology back in 2002,
This is, I don't know, it's as good as, if not better than a bloody iPad in some ways.
Well, and the thing is, it's still working as well, which is quite...
Yeah. Well, they were
What
made
amazing.
like tanks, these things. So you'd see them on the news all the time. The anchormen would have them. You know, they'd have all their information scrolling up on them. You know.
But yeah, and obviously with the pen here, it has got a battery in. So you got to use it with it. You know, if your pen stops working, you've got to have a battery.
It's a rechargeable battery, or do you?
It's not a AAA, it's a quadruple A.
Oh, yeah, it's one of them funny ones.
Yeah. So there we go. This is the game that everyone used to play on. There you go.
Solitaire.
That's it.
Solitaire.
That's what everyone used to play when they had XP, didn't they? So you can,
Yep.
I don't know, I can't remember to do it. Take your cards, do you? Yeah, you got to do something like, an ace, isn't it? There you go.
Now you got to go 10 Jack King.
There you go. Look, so that gives you an idea.
Yeah. But look, tubes.
I would say that is definitely the inspiration of the iPad. I don't know if you'd agree with me. I'm sure Simon would.
I think so, because when you first showed me one of these years and years ago, iPads didn't
It's
exist.
the best part of 15 years, I should imagine.
Yeah, a long time ago. I was amazed.
Is that, I mean, if you didn't know these exist, now you do. And they're still completely usable today. You can use them today.
But if you're interested, Tubes, let us know. There's 2 more things we can show you on these. We can show the original TC1000. Plus, we've actually got a docking station, which means you can have a CD drive and that. Plus, we can show you these playing arcade games.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Ahead of their time.
Yep.
Well ahead of their time. The precursor, or whatever word you want to use, for the iPad. We think that is where Jobs got his idea from, unless it turns out that Steve Jobs invented these. It may be. I doubt it though. Did he ever work for Compaq?
I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. Look it up. See if you can put it in the comments if you can find something out. It'd be interesting.
Just a lovely little demonstration of really old equipment for you that stands up to date in 2020. It's awesome stuff. Touch screen back then. I know you didn't use your fingers, but it was almost better to have a pen, wasn't it? More accurate.
Well, yeah, and if you've seen one of our previous videos with the UG drawing tablet, it's using the same.
Same technology.
There goes the pen. Let's get one without.
Yeah.
It's the same technology.
It's a capacitor resistant, or whatever you want to call it, capacitor charge pen or whatever.
Yeah,
Capacitor resistance,
yeah, capacitor resistance, something like that.
whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wish you all very well. Hope you're all being safe. We'll soon be out free again. Thanks for watching this episode of Take the Fear Out of Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
See you on a new video very soon, guys. Bye for now.
See ya.